plan today?
Sunday, first and foremost, the day of rest, and I refuse. So we're gonna go shoot something really special. Something really special. You've probably already seen it in the headline, or the title, and in the thumbnail, so I'm not gonna play coy, but it is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Woo, the first and so far, and probably forever, only one in Norway. So I'm super excited. Super excited. It's a good way to spend a Sunday.
You've been there once, right?
I have. I've seen it a couple times, and I actually was lucky enough to film it starting up and revving. We can put that here, maybe. Yeah, it's loud. It's loud. So if they don't start it today, at least we have that shot. But my God, that thing. And that rev, by the way, was only to 6,000 RPM. That was only half of what it can rev to. It can rev to 12,000, which is insane. I talked with the lead development driver, I guess his head development driver, Harry. He is the former head engineer of the Red Bull Formula One team with Daniel Ricciardo and, you know, the best of the best. And he basically explained to me that it is a Formula One car for all intents and purposes, just with extra carbon fiber. And when you see some of the details, we'll show you some of the details, and it's uncanny. The likeness is crazy. Like the suspension, all like the suction underneath, the aero, it's crazy. So because of regulations, the seat has to be pushed forward to a certain extent. And Aston Martin isn't allowed to push it back into a normal driving position. So they send a technician, you have to fly the technician in to turn on the car, and he will tell you exactly how to move the seat back, but legally he cannot move the seat back himself. It's so wild. Like, all the rules and restrictions are crazy around this car. I'm pumped. It's always fun to see. It's like a unicorn. Okay, so to put it in context, this car is like crazy on its own. I mean, naturally aspirated V12, it's 1,160 horsepower, it revs to 12,000. But the visceral experience of seeing the car versus those numbers on paper is entirely different. So when I was filming it, for example, when he revved to 6,000 RPM with the valves closed, I thought I was going to go deaf. The loudest car by far I've ever heard in my life. It was wild. It's so loud, it comes with headphones, noise canceling headphones from Aston Martin that can filter out the interior noise, which, by the way, at 8,000 RPM is 180 decibels. 180 decibels. That is insanely loud. That's like a fighter jet taking off right next to you. So you have to wear headphones, otherwise you'll go deaf. He came out with the headphones, told me that was just 6,000 RPM, and then, where was I going with this? I got so excited about the car, I forgot my train of thought. So the car, it's street legal. That's the mind-blowing thing about this car. And the crazy achievements within the car are the things that make it street legal. For example, if it's 180 decibels inside the car, you will never hear an ambulance or a police siren coming up behind you. But they thought of that because in the headphones that they include, they also included microphones sticking out of the back of the car that is tuned to hear the frequency of police sirens. And it plays the sirens in your headphones so you know, and you don't have to look out through the fake rear view mirror and hopefully see a cop coming up behind. It's crazy. It's insane. So these headphones serve as a way to communicate with the passenger, because at 180 decibels, there's no way you're going to hear each other. And also, you're both going to be deaf if you take them off. And they also serve as a way to hear the ambient noises around you, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. And these are things that you just can't have in a road car and you take for granted. For example, in this Tesla, I can talk at a normal pace. It's perfectly quiet. It's super quiet. But in that thing...
You're going that way.
I went the wrong way.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, true. My bad. I'm just too excited. Too excited. You'll see when we get there. There's so many little things that if you don't, like for example, the windshield wiper, the windshield is curved. It's not flat. It doesn't work like a normal windshield wiper where it goes back and forth. It has to go around it. And not only does it have to go around it, it has to be all carbon fiber and extremely light. This is like proprietary technology, and it costs 50,000 euros just for the windshield wiper. It's remarkable. It's such a technical achievement, this car. And unless you actually get to stand near it and take a look at it, you will never understand the significance of a car like this. Never. There's no chance. It's wild. And here we are. See if we can find parking. Take the lights, and then we'll come back out for the rest. Okay, welcome to Insignia, the only Aston Martin dealership in Norway. And Land Rover. Oh, look at the Defender.
There it is.
Hello. Just the shape alone is speechless. It's so cool. Wow. It looks good with the red sheet. Looks really good there. So if you stop there, that's perfect. Let's do that. I get so obsessed with shooting like the exterior photo, and I spend so much time getting it perfect and perfect, and then I just forget that the interior is something I need to practice on. That was a good time. So here I am. Too much light, too much equipment, but it's gonna look good, I hope. Oh yeah, there it is. Keep you up to date. We have shots, detail shots. We have a hero shot of the car facing towards the camera, which you'll see here if you haven't already seen it. Now we need shots of the back of the car. One main, one hero, then that's it. We can wrap it up. We're good to go. So the car now is facing towards the logo, towards its brothers / sisters. I don't want to get canceled. Mad flashes. Mad flashes. No, we're just gonna do one flash over and over and over. I have a technique where we're trying to simulate a studio where you have really long, clean light overhead, but we're gonna do it with a bunch of these instead. And it requires some tape. So, tape, it's time. So we have figured out the perfect distance for the light from the car, and we want to move the light down the side of the car, so we end up lighting the whole thing in about 5 different photos. But it's very hard to judge. It's very hard to judge where the light was last and where it needs to go next. So if you put down a line of tape, you keep both the feet on the line of tape, you know exactly how far away from the car the light needs to be all the way down, so that when you get a line across the shoulder of the car, perfectly straight line and no hacks, hopefully. Hacks, that's a Norwegian word, turned to English. Hacks, chips, yeah, whatever. I am happy with it. There is no reflection, it's perfect. There's number 2. We may need longer tape. Let's see. We're running out of tape, but I think we're doing well. There we go, perfect. Nice. Up and over. Right about here. Photo 1. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of in the twilight zone right now. Staring at the same thing for so long. Forgetting what things are supposed to look like. But can we use your lights, Henrik? This one? If you put it on red? Stick it where the, against the wall, like behind the 2 cars back there, where it would naturally be. There's perfect. Okay, there's 1, and if you go to the other car. Nice, there's 2. Okay, cool. If you have made it this far in the video, I'm very proud of you, and I'm very proud of us for sticking this out. It's late. I'm not wearing a watch, but I assure you, it is late. Productive Sunday, super good times, really happy with the photos, I hope. We won't know until we get it in the computer. But I'm happy with the car. $3.5 million of mind-blowing perfection. This thing is wild. And it sounds even more wild than it looks. But for now, that's it. I have to rip myself away from it and rig down. If you liked it, thank you very much. Prove it by clicking the like button and pressing the subscribe button and telling all your friends. Where are you going? You running away? Come back here. You can't get away from me, because once I'm done talking right now, the next video is going to start playing and you're going to watch all of them. Until the next one. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, all the above.